It is relatively new, it is here with us, and we cannot run away from it. But with a few pointers, we will gain clarity to know how to navigate this thing. So what is this thing I'm talking about? You'll have to stick around for that. In the meantime, get ready, get ready, get ready. Tell someone that some hot education is about to drop. Get your notebook, get your pen, because we are getting ready to roll. This is the Wiser and Brave Show, and I'm your host, Njeri. So what is this mysterious thing I'm talking about? This thing is CBC. We found ourselves right in the heart of it, and we are still trying to find our baby steps. So how do we gain stability? How do we gain our mobility? Today I have Jimmy Wambugu, who's been in our schools trying to help us break this thing apart and put it back together, so then we are able to understand and navigate this thing. Welcome to the show, Sir Wambugu.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yes.
So kindly introduce yourself to our viewer so that they may know who you are, how many hats you wear.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Let me take this opportunity. This is Jimmy Wambugu.
Yes.
Jimmy Wambugu is a motivational speaker and also a team building coach. By the grace of God, I'm a father. Yes, I'm a father. And also I'm a mentor and also a life coach.
Yes.
Many hats.
Yes.
But above all, I'm a Kenyan citizen.
Yes.
And I'm a patriotic. I love this nation so much.
Yes.
I think that's what I could say concerning Jimmy.
Yes.
Yes.
I think you forgot one important title which I have interacted you through.
Yes, yes.
And that is the one of an author.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, by the grace of God,
Yes.
I've been able to author a number of books.
Yes.
I have around 5. Now I'm working on the 6th one.
The 6th book.
Yes, yes, yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you
on
so
that.
much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Mr. Wambugu.
Yes.
What is CBC? I mean, left, right, center.
Yes.
Everyone is like, we don't know this thing. We don't want it.
Yes.
So what is this thing, and why don't we want it anyway?
Great. You know, as a human being, we resist to change.
Yes.
If you want to introduce anything new to the people,
Yes.
Be prepared that they will not embrace it at the first time.
Yes.
But the CBC stands for Competence Based Curriculum.
Yes.
And you know, many of us, when we were in school, we were studying 844.
Yes.
And now CBC, it is the goal of the nation.
Okay.
Because in every organization, they want to achieve something. But now, there is the goal of education. I hope we are going to look at them before we finish the show. The goal of education. When the government intends to invest a lot, to put a lot of money in education, there is something they want to see coming out of that education.
Okay.
And now that goal, mainly we did not achieve that goal when we were having the 844 system.
Okay.
So now the government saw that it was good to change the curriculum and to bring the CBC in our midst.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what was missing in 844 system that now CBC hopes to achieve?
Yes. Number one, if you look the core competence and core values,
Okay.
we missed a lot in core competence and core values. Core competence, what are we, you know, 844, we were drilling our children to perform the best.
Okay.
But now, that was not the intended result for the 844.
Okay.
But now, the CBC, it is working more of competing.
Oh, like competence, like getting the juice, squeezing the juice out of the person.
Yes. You know, if you have been in this country, you know that we have been a lot of shortcomings. The connection between the parent and the learners, it was not there.
Yes.
We were taking our learners to school and we give them to the teachers.
Yes.
So you found out we were lacking the bond between the student or maybe the learners and the parent. But now the CBC, it's here. The main thing for the CBC is to bring back unity.
Okay.
The unity between the parent and the learners.
And the teacher?
And the teachers. And you see now the difference between the between the CBC and the 844. 844 system, the teacher was doing a lot of work with the learners.
Okay.
Opposite with the CBC. Now the CBC much is for the learner together with the parent. Why? Because there is that unity. Unity of the family, unity of the nation.
Okay.
Yes.
So, if I hear you well, it's bringing this cohesion that was sort of lost during the 844 system.
Yes.
So, there is work. So, we are learning how to... So, are we learning together with our children?
No. The intended for the CBC was number one, the bond between the parent and the learners.
Okay.
Because if you can agree with me, many of our parents, they don't know their kids. Many of them. Why? Because at the age of 4 years or maybe at the age of 3, we go back to the work. We leave our children with the house managers.
Yes.
After leaving them to the house manager, they start going to school. Now from that age of 4 up to the adult age, you see we don't have that. In 844, we were lacking that contact, parent together with the learners. And because of that, the government saw that it was wise for them to work hard so that the unity can be brought back.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so one of the things that the CBC is trying to instill is that constant contact between parent and child.
Yes.
And also between parent, child, and teacher.
Yes.
Yeah? Because, like you said, there's at some point, like there was loss of contact between parent and teacher, because once the children were brought to school, now it becomes the teacher's responsibility.
Absolutely.
Minus the parent.
Yes.
So, in that case, how do we prepare as parents?
Number one, if we want to be, the big problem is many of us, we don't have the blueprint of the CBC.
Exactly, and that is why you're here.
And now, lacking the blueprint of the CBC, why CBC?
Yes,
why CBC here? Why? But no, now, if we are not going to understand the why, we cannot know how.
Yeah, we cannot, yes.
Yes, but if we can understand why, we can be in a better space to understand how.
Mr. Wambugu.
Yes, me.
What then is the vision of CBC?
The vision of the CBC is to engage every runner. To engage every runner. You know, in 844, we have so many graduates whom they are not working.
Yes.
But in CBC, there's something that he or she want and also love.
Okay.
That's the vision of the CBC.
So if I'm hearing you right,
yes,
the CBC is seeking to work with the strengths of an individual.
Absolutely.
Rather than you must achieve an A, you must become, a pilot.
Yes.
To become someone.
Yes.
So it's like sort of promoting.
Yes.
Like you are good with your talent or whatever ability that you have. That is exactly what we are going to cultivate, and you can become that and flow with it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
As ambassador of the CBC, all of us, we have something new.
Yes.
We have talents, we have gifts, we have things that we love. And it is very bad in our country if you interact with many people. Many people, they are not doing what they went to school to study.
Yes.
They are doing totally different.
Yes.
But now in the CBC, our learners, they will be doing whatever they love doing most.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the vision of the CBC.
Yeah.
Also, we have the mission. The mission of CBC is to nurture every learner potential.
Okay, yes.
Nurturing every learner potential.
Yeah.
So what is happening here? From the grade 1, from the PP1 up to the PP2, we start now looking the strength of these learners.
Okay.
We start now observing which area that it is this young one is more comfortable doing. Yes, What is what will make this young one work without expecting money?
Okay.
Yeah? Why? Because we have come to realize that when we work for us to get money, we reach to some levels and we feel we are not getting the money that maybe we could want to have.
Yeah.
But when you start doing whatever you love doing most, you can go to a greater height.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you've said right from the onset, we start observing, the potentials, the potentialities that the child is portraying.
Absolutely.
Okay, amazing.
Yes.
Then why do we need all the mathematics and all of these things? Are they to start us off, or at what point then does CBC really now invest in this potential?
Number one, it's good we look the values of the CBC. What is the end product of the CBC? What do we want from the CBC? Number one, our children, we want to teach them to have respect.
Okay.
Respect to themselves, respect to their parents, their background, and also respect to the nation.
Okay.
So the young ones that they are going through this CBC in the right way, they will be having a lot of respect. And if you can agree with me, in our country, we have some shortage of respect. Many people, they don't respect themselves. Also, they don't respect other people. Yes. Also, other value is responsibility.
Okay.
I know you can agree with me. We are living in a time, many of our people, we are not taking responsibility for many things.
Yes.
We're not taking responsibility for ourselves. We're not taking responsibility for our families and also for our country. But now the CBC, one of the greatest value is to instill responsibility to these young ones from that young stage.
Okay.
Are we together?
Yes.
We want to instill unity from that early stage.
Yes.
That these young ones, they will be having unity one to another. Also, they will be having unity to a family level.
From family.
Yes, from the family level, as they climb the ladder up to the national level.
Okay.
So mostly, we have experienced some what do we call it? Tribal clashes, some fights, some, now that show us that we have not achieved the national goals of education.
Okay.
But now with the CBC, unity, our children, they will not be knowing what is this we call the tribalism.
Yes.
They will not be knowing about that because they have been nurtured in a way where they embrace unity from their.
They know that my tribe is Kenyan.
Yes, I'm Kenyan.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Also something else, they are taught the values. We will start experiencing a lot of love.
Okay.
Love and caring.
Okay.
These young ones, whom they are going through this, whom they are climbing the ladder of the CBC, they are going to experience a lot of love because they are taught how to share, how to work together, how to care, not bullying one another.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And now when they start with love, number one, they start with themselves. They must know how to love themselves first.
Yes.
Also, they must taught how to love their neighbors. Also, they must taught how to love their country.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
So we are going to find some people that they love their country totally.
Okay.
Because they have been nurtured, they have grown, they have been brought up in an environment where there is much love.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Also something else, cooperation. Cooperation also, the process of working together toward the same end, cooperation. Yes, there are a lot of cooperation in the CBC.
Okay.
And there are many, but allow me to talk about patriotism. patriotism, all of us, we are supposed to be patriotic.
Yes.
We are supposed to love our country. We are supposed to be there to protect our country, our values as a country. But now we do not manage to achieve those with the CBC. That's why today, with our 844, sorry. And that's why today we have many corruption, many bad things happening in here and there. Why? Because many of us, we are not patriotic.
Yes.
We are not patriotism. And with the CBC, we are going to find some men and women who they will stand firm for their nation.
Yes.
They will say yes where is supposed to be said yes. They will say no
where no is applicable.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like CBC is something really we need to embrace.
Yes.
Because like you have said, it's working to bring out those qualities.
Yes.
Yes. And when we run with these qualities, we can only get better.
Absolutely.
Okay, amazing. Because you said that contact.
Yes.
Contact between parent, child, and teacher.
Yes.
And then we are going to see this child nurtured in a way that they are not sensitive, or they're not conscious that I'm this tribe.
Yes.
And my tribe is Kenya.
Absolutely.
All I know is that I'm
Kenyan. Yes.
Okay, so that we will see a new generation of different type of Kenyans. Yeah. And also you have said that because of the values of the sharing, the coming together, we are likely to see a more united, Kenyans than we have experienced before.
Yes.
So I think that really sounds like a good deal.
Yes.
Like CBC sounds like a very, very good deal.
Yes.
But why are we still complaining as parents? Is it that we don't understand? Why is the problem? Why is the disconnect between the parents and the CBC?
Good question. Many of us, naturally, we are wired to resist things first. Because we are, somebody says, Robert Greene says that we are animals. We are animals of influence, and also we have been made or broken by the habits.
Okay.
But now you see, now the CBC is coming with a new habit.
Okay.
Because now it is requiring us as a parent to be there more frequently for our children than more than 844 system.
Yes.
But now you see, now because of that, many of us, we are feeling, hey, this thing is not good. Hey, this thing is not adding up well. But the good thing is, naturally, many good things at the first time, people, they intend to refuse them.
Yeah.
Many people, we don't embrace the best thing at the first, initially, we don't do that. But for me, it is good. Yes. I love it. I love it because some of the challenges we are having today in our nation, we will not have those challenges tomorrow.
We will not have them.
Yes, we will not have them tomorrow.
Some of us went through
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
So what would you, how would you encourage parents to embrace this CBC? Number one. Yes.
Before I encourage now the parents to embrace the CBC, I will encourage all our parents, kindly work hard, go to the education site, look for the information concerning the CBC.
Okay.
Because some of the nations, the CBC is not very new. It has not begun in Kenya. It has begun in China. They are using the CBC. I think Singapore, Malaysia, one of those countries, they are using the CBC, and they are doing well. They are craving the land of prosperity, greatness as a nation together. Why? Because number one, the parents, they use a lot of resources. They use a lot of time to educate the parents for them to understand.
Okay.
Because now the problem we have with the CBC, many of our parents, many of the guardians, they're not understanding the CBC.
Yes.
So when now the learners come home with assignment where they are requesting their parent to assist, they are not seeing it in a positive way. They are looking at it in a negative way. But the intended result is you as a parent and your young one to connect with one another.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think the best thing they can do first is to learn.
Okay.
To let them try to know.
Yes, expose themselves to
yes,
information.
Yes. Know why PP1 and PP2, why grade 1 and grade 3, why grade 4, why junior secondary, why all those. Because now when we get the ed picture, and we get the goal of whatever we want to achieve, now we will stretch ourselves to see that we have been in a position to achieve it well.
Yes. So if I hear you well, it's like you're telling us this discomfort is just for a little bit, for a little while.
Absolutely.
And then we are going to start enjoying, eating the fruit of our labor.
Absolutely.
Yes.
One thing I have observed, many of our children, we have now the first generation of the CBC. The first generation, I know many of them, they are not going to enjoy fully the CBC. Yes. But now the second generation, they will enjoy the CBC the best. Because now you see the challenge we have is we as a parent, we studied through 844 system. Yes. So we want to guide them, we want to direct them as we did with the 844. So now there we are missing some link there because we want them to do as a 844. But now the challenge is here. When you go to that learners, you tell them A, B, C, D. They are saying no. Our teacher is not teaching us in that direction. Teacher, they are teaching us Abu Kudu. So you see, there is those new things, and those new things. Many of us we hate change. Yes, we hate change. Yes. But if we can take time. And also, if we can take time we expose ourselves with that knowledge, we take time to know the goal of education, the core values, core competence, what are they competing, why, what will add to our nation tomorrow. Yes. I can assure you, many of our parents, many of our guardians, they will learn for the CBC. Yes. They will embrace it. They will embrace it fully. Yes.
So now you encourage our guardians, our parents, to expose them, to allow them, to give themselves a chance to understand what CBC is before we can fight and say no, because we are fighting and saying no to something that we don't even know what it is. Yes. So as an ambassador, you stand for, you second CBC, you are, you pigia debe, you'll make noise for CBC until we get to embrace it.
Jerry. Yeah. Many of us, even if you can find 10 people, you ask them, are you doing what you went to university to study? Many of them, they are not doing what they went to university to study. Why? Because they went to university so that they can impress their parents. Okay. Yeah? Now, after finishing impressing their parents, they say, now here are the papers, take your paper. Allow me now to go and do whatever I love doing. So by doing that, we have been wasting a lot of resources, a lot of time. Yeah? And because of that, that's why I'm coming and telling parents, kindly, allow these ones to do whatever they love doing most. Yes. Because if I could know that Jimmy Wambugu, I could do whatever I'm doing now, going around, encouraging people, empowering our people. Kama ningejua hivyo nikiwa miaka 10, my friend, today ningekuwa mbali sana. But because I did not know, nimekuja kurealize where I want to go, what I want to achieve at the age of 35, going up. So I think that's where the missing link is. But if we can, I know it will not be easy. It will not be easy for our people, but we always say that better things, they don't begin
things don't come easy.
Yes, good things don't come easy. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So right about there, we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with more of CBC with our guest today, Mr. Jimmy Wambugu. And welcome back. This is a Wiser and Brave Show, and yes, we still have Mr. Jimmy Wambugu who's taking us through CBC. We've looked at what CBC is, what is its goals, okay? What is the end product we are looking at here? And our point and Mr. Wambugu's mission here is to tell us why you and me, as a parent, why give CBC a chance? So yes, Mr. Wambugu.
Yes.
Why should we give CBC a chance as a parent?
Very good question. But what I can say is, number one, it gives us a wonderful platform to know our kids and also to connect with them.
Okay.
Number two, it helps us as a parent to identify the strength of these young ones. Then number three, when the young ones grow up, we will be knowing each other well.
Yeah.
And a lot of cases that they are happening today.
Yes.
I know you have had children killing their parents.
Yes.
Other parents, they are in a very bad shape because they have been accused that their children, they are engaged in various courtism. But now with the CBC, you'll be knowing your daughter, your son well.
Okay.
And also by the end, he will grow in all areas.
He will be an all-rounded
All-round person.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, that's the right word.
Okay.
Yes.
So now you have told us why I should give CBC as a chance as a parent is because of my constant contact with my child.
Yes.
I am able to know them
Very well.
Yes, I'm not missing out as they are growing up because I'm also learning with them as
Yeah.
they are learning.
Yes.
And then you have said that CBC is training them to be an all-rounded person as much as we are going by the qualities, by our strengths,
Yes.
but also not ignoring other areas of who we are.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know, when you go to those schools and you find those young ones in those learning institutions, those young ones, they are enjoying it to the maximum. They are very happy. When you find them the day of sweeping, the
Yes.
day of the cleaning weeks, when they are at the gardens being taught how to plant those kumawiki, those cabbage, those using those raw quality material that they have. If you find them there, they are very happy.
Yes.
Enjoying whatever they are doing.
Yes.
But now you see because of that, even when they are back in their homes or at their home, they will also enjoying cleaning their houses, doing their works, learning up and down, doing the right thing that is adding value to the parent.
Yes.
So we are encouraging our parents because the government has decided the CBC is here and the CBC is not going anywhere.
Yes.
So what we can do as a parents, it's good we embrace it.
The sooner we embrace it,
The better. The better. Because also, as I have said that, yes, CBC is good, but also it has its own challenges here and there.
Yes.
But now, if we can embrace it fast, now we can look some ways to eliminate some of the challenging that is coming the CBC.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now you have said parents embrace it. The sooner the better. And the sooner we will learn and the quicker we will move.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, and I agree with what you've said. So there's something you've said that you have been there. You have seen, you have been there when the children are learning, and you have seen, which is something most parents who are left back at home have not had a chance to experience or to witness how this young individual is fully invested in what they are doing.
Yes.
So when we are saying no to CBC, so we are taking that experience away from this child.
Yeah.
So you have seen that picture, like you have seen the learners do it. Because you have seen, would you encourage parents to go to school and just witness what their children are?
Good question.
Yes.
With the CBC, my good friend Jerry.
Yes.
Every parent is encouraged once in a week to meet the teacher.
All right.
To go visit the school, see what your learners are doing there, and also having interaction with the teacher.
Yes.
Because, as I said earlier, 844, we were giving the whole work to the teacher.
Yes.
The whole responsibility to the teacher.
Yes.
But now with the CBC, it is the other way forward.
Responsibilities are shared.
Yes, we share. Actually, we share with the teachers 50-50.
Yes.
So now we're encouraging our parents. Number one, you have to create a good relationship between a parent and also with a teacher.
Yes.
And by doing that, we are advising our parents, never talk negative.
Yes.
Never talk in a bad way, ill against your teacher.
Yes, against your
yes, against that child teacher.
Yes.
Because now the much work is done between the teacher
and the child
and the parent.
Yes.
Looking or overseeing these children.
Yes.
So we are telling parents, kindly let there be a good relationship between you parent and also a teacher.
Yes.
Why? Because some of the assessment they will be doing, they need parent involvement.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So and because of that, when this parent understand from the word go, the children will benefit much. Yes, from that angle.
Okay.
Yes.
So what are some of the benefits we are going to see or witness or experience?
Number one, collaboration. Collaboration. They will be having a lot of, you will experience a lot of collaboration. Collaboration, these young one, they will have collaboration with other people, with the family members. So I know you have witnessed people, they are living in the same house, but they are not working together.
Yes.
They are not there. Yes, we are living in one roof, but I don't know.
One roof, yes, but we are in different worlds.
I don't know what you are going through. You don't know what I'm going through.
Yes.
That was the 844. But CBC, there will be a lot of collaboration.
We cannot avoid each other.
We cannot avoid each other, number one. Number two, we have something we call critical thinking. Our children will be taught how to think outside the box.
Okay.
Yeah, outside the box, and I think that's a great one.
Yes.
That this young one will not just follow the normal way we have followed for 100 years.
Yes.
Also, this young one, they are being taught how to use their imagination, creativity and imagination.
Okay.
So you will start observing your young one, thinking outside the box, imagining things, telling you, Mom, nowadays, I'm not seeing the need for us to build a house using the beam or the round. Why can't we use one beam and we build on top of that, on top of it, a big house? Don't say that your child is learning crazy. No. They are being taught critical thinking and also imagination.
Yes, I would love you to dwell there, because there are people, there are parents who, when they begin to witness new concepts or a different kind of mindset, they will think our children are being initiated into devil worship. So I really need for you to demystify that and tell our, tell our parents, especially the ones, who call up country, like this, it's a new way of doing things. It does not mean that our children are being, trained to worship Shetani, because that's what they say. One
thing, if you look about the national goals of education, one of the goals is to promote sound moral and religious values.
Okay.
Morals. We say that morals, children learn from home.
Yes.
Also about the religion, when you take your young one to the school, they find with every other religion, they find with many religions there.
Yes.
So it is your work as a parent to help your children to learn the morals of your religion, of your community, of your background. That's not the work of the teacher. Now, this young one will learn your morals, your background morals, your family morals, because I believe every family has their morals. They have some things they
have their own culture.
Yes, absolutely. And with the CBC, we are saying not all culture is bad.
Yes.
We are saying that in every culture, there are some good thing in that culture.
Yes. There's some good values.
Yes, there are some good values in that culture. And now what we are looking for as a CBC, mainly we want to see the good values, of your culture being handed over to this young one.
Okay.
Are we together?
Okay.
The matter of religiosity or religion, it is the work of a parent. It's not the work of the school to teach your children about your faith and beliefs and religion. No, it is the work of a parent. So when you are getting now this opportunity to interact with your young one-on-one, now that is the time you are supposed to tell him or her, we do this. This is our religion. We follow these things. We believe on these things because that is the work of a parent.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think the responsibility is being, pushed back where it belongs.
Yes.
And I think that's where the parents are feeling the weight. This is things that had been abandoned for the teacher to do alone. Yeah. And then when the child comes out this way or that way, then we again blame the teacher.
Yes.
So the game is shifting here, and parents need to be, on standby, on the lookout.
Yes.
And just like you have touched on the part of morals and the values that we, pass on to our children, I think that also is challenging us as parents because, you see, morals are not passed by word of mouth.
Very true.
They're exemplified.
Yes.
We have to show them and demonstrate them to our children.
Yes.
So in that case, because that is one of the ways that we are going to support our children, how do we prepare as parents?
Number one, I love telling parents that our children, mostly they don't listen what we tell them.
Yes, they don't listen.
Mostly they observe from us what we do.
Yes.
And now with that point, there is a slogan we normally use in Kiswahili. We say, mtoto ananuka kama mzazi wake.
Okay.
So now, mtihani unakujia hapa. Vile unaishi, vile unafanya, mtoto anakuangalia kwa sababu you are the first teacher. Kabla mtoto aende kwa shule, you are the first teacher. But now here we are encouraging parent. Kindly, even you allow to change. Let some things change. Because it will be so hard for the teacher to change if the young one is not changing. So I think I have answered you well.
So I think when you're unasema, there's a lot of corrections that are happening here, not only on the child but also on the part of the parent.
As I said earlier, we did not achieve the national goals of education what was intended to be achieved through 844. And now because we did not manage to achieve that, now the government came now with a plan B of the CBC. So we were building a certain house, but we did not conclude our house well. So now we are coming up with another plan to see that, to be able now to conclude our house. And that's why we are...
that it stands the way
And that's why we are asking now you parents, kindly, let's cooperate. Because it will be so hard for the government. Itakuwa ngumu sana kwa serikali kufanikisha mtaalamu wa CBC kama mzazi hajaweza kushirikiana na mtoto wake.
So cooperation is needed.
Actually, cooperation in the CBC is the key thing. If you miss to cooperate with your young one, my friend, CBC, as I'm saying, it is good. Also, it has some challenges. And one of the challenges of the CBC is, if we are not going to work together with the teacher, we are going to produce a professional robbers or thieves. Why? Because these young ones, when they are in school, they are when they are doing their works, they have different things they are doing. They are having different things there. So it is easy for the young one to pick some of those things and to hide them and to come with them home. To bring them home. Now, if you parent, you are not around, if you are not near your children, if you are not watching what is happening to this young one, what will happen?
You're going to raise a
professional robber. So that is one of the challenges. But if we can work together, if we can cooperate, if we can be there for those learners, my good friend, we will not regret. And
you mentioned as we began that CBC is, it's new to Kenya, but it's not a new system.
And
you mentioned some of the nations that have, applied the system, or this is the system they're using. Now, what good do they have you know, that made us want to go for this system? Ni nini tuliona
Wow.
that we wanted to embrace the same, like, no, we want what they have.
Hiyo mzuri, nimependa hiyo.
Yeah.
Vile tumevaa hapa, I can say maybe 90% vile tumevaa ni vitu zimetoka nje. But now, if you go today in a country like China,
Yes.
everybody there is busy doing something. You will not find anybody sitting around the road saying they are waiting, they are crying for the government to give them work, to give them what. No, you will not find such kind of things. So now, in our country in future, many of the things that we are using our money to import them, we will not import them. They will be made here.
We will locally produce
yes,
them.
we will locally produce them because one thing that the CBC is emphasizing is using local materials. What do we have?
Yes.
What can we do with what we have?
What is the stuff in your hand?
Yes, what do you have? And also, allow me to say this to many of our teachers. Even some of our teachers, they are making CBC to be complicated.
Okay.
But it is not supposed to be complicated because when your child is, when the teacher of your child tell you to go and paint somewhere with the green, with the color green, don't go look for watercolors. No, they are not needed. Let them go and think what can they use
instead of the watercolor.
Yes, we have a glass. When you want your child to use maybe what is the color of the soil?
Brown.
The brown color. They're not supposed to go, you are not supposed to go to buy those things. No, use for the soil.
Yes.
Take the soil, wipe wherever, put it wherever you want.
Needs to be
yes.
applied.
Yes. And by doing that, you will find it will make this work easier. It will make our education a bit friendly.
Yes.
Yes, because it is not requiring much from the supermarket, from the bookshop. No.
Yeah.
Use the locally material. What do we have locally? Use that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. So what about in a case where the teacher insists that you just want the watercolor?
Now the challenge we have is, you know, this thing still it is new to us.
It is new.
And many of all of us we are adjusting. And one thing our government is doing it is trying as much as they can is to empower the teachers. They are trying. There will be we have been experiencing a lot of teaching, a lot of training of the CBC here and there.
Yes.
And but now you see also another challenge we have. Last Sunday our president said that we are every year is looking forward to hire how many teachers? I think that 5,000 every year. So that means that we have the shortage number of the teacher.
Okay,
so
we have a shortage.
Yes, we have a shortage of the number of the teacher. But now because of that, and also now you find now many teachers, they are not understanding. But if we can work hard and help this teacher now to understand it fully, I think it will help our learners so much.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's group education, community education, both parents, teachers, learners.
Absolutely. One thing I'm telling parents, because I have interacted with a number of parents, I have been invited in many schools to talk to parents now, to help parents to help them to understand their role, what they are supposed to do. I tell them now, in the CBC, the difference between now the parent and the learner is you parent, you arrive here down earlier before the learner. Ulifika mapema mbele ya mtoto. Lakini nyinyi wote mko wageni. So mzazi ni mgeni na mtoto ni mgeni na mwalimu ni mgeni na kitu pia ni mgeni kwa serikali kwa jumla. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we need patience. We need to be patient.
Patience and understanding that this thing, yes, it will be good. The end product, it's wonderful. But now, even we are saying that we are learning again and again. We are on the move. We have not reached to the final of the CBC. We are still learning from the CBC because it now is the time the government is preparing some of many things. We don't have many things like 844 because when we were doing the 844. Mtoto wako akiwa secondary ulikuwa unajua university mwaka wa mwisho atakuwa anasoma nini, anafundishwa nini. Lakini now with the CBC hatuwezi jua wenye ambao wameingia junior secondary kabla waingie to the world of work at 18 watakuwa wanafundishwa nini. But the good thing is all of us tunasoma at the same time.
Okay.
Yes.
Now because you've had contact with both teachers and parents, what are some of the feedbacks, okay, are you receiving from parents?
Yes. Many of our parents wanasema wanafanya kazi kubwa sana nyumbani. Wengine wanasema it's very demanding, it needs a lot of time. Wengine pia wanaanza kusema, but few of them wanalia about the money. Wanasema the issues of money, they don't have money, but tunajua ni vile maybe hawajafundishwa. But we are telling them, kama vile we have come from far. Wale ambao sasa tuko na wao junior secondary, in mwaka wao wa 7. Na kwenye tumetoka ni mbali, na pia kwenye tunaenda ni mbali. So wa cooperate, and especially allow me in that point, niweza kuzungumzia wazazi wenye wako in a public school.
Okay.
Because we have some challenges in the public school. And some of the challenges we have is we have a few classroom. We have so many learners in a class,
space is not enough.
But the space is not enough. Because now the rule of a CBC is in every 25 learners, they're supposed to have one teacher.
Okay.
But now when you go to a public school, you find one classroom having 70 learners, 60 learners with one teacher. So you see now that's one of the challenges. But now we are encouraging parents. This slogan ya kusema shule ni ya bure,
it's a killer statement.
It's a killer statement. Na kama naweza patana na mtu anaitwa our deputy president or maybe our president, naweza waambia wa revisit that statement.
Okay.
Why? Because we tell our people shule ni bure, lakini watoto wetu wote tunapeleka
shule,
private school. Why are we taking them to private school? Now we are telling our people that education is free.
Yes.
Why? So we are wasting. By the way, if this thing is not going to be checked well, 10-20 years to come, also there are some challenges we can experience. Why? Because there's no way you can take your young one to a private school where you pay 30,000 per term, 40,000 per term.
Some even hundreds of thousands.
Some 100,000 per term. And other people in the same country, in the same nation, we are taking our children to a public school. And this public school, even when the head teachers are demanding parents to give them 500, the parents, they are saying, no, the government is telling us the education is free. So that's a big challenge.
Okay.
Big challenge. And if there is somebody who can be listening to me through Jicho TV, kindly, let's look well. Let's look well on that direction.
Put some measures.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we can lose another generation. It's very sad. I went to one of the school in Kayore area. I'll not mention the name.
Yes.
And that school, the situation there was chaotic. The school was built around 1955.
Okay.
No desk. And you know, one of the things the government does, government build the structure.
Yes.
The structures, we have classroom, we have the dorms, we have those things, but they don't give us the material that we need there inside.
So these are classrooms without desks?
Without desks.
Yes.
Yes. Now we have a CDF, project in a school. You very well done, but no desk. Where are those young ones are going to sit? It's very shameful when you go to some of those public school and you find our children sitting on the floor, doing their work on the floor, and they are in school. Which kind of a school are we producing? Which kind of a generation we are bringing forth? So we need to look well there.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have said that we need to be keen. As much as CBC is a blessing, it might turn out to be something else if
Absolutely.
care is not, if attention is not given to it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, you know what, Mr. Wambugu?
Yes.
There's so much we would love to talk about.
Yes.
But unfortunately, our time is up.
Yes.
But because I know you're the guy who goes out there, talks to teachers, talks to parents.
Yes.
And there's a teacher somewhere watching you right now.
Yes.
And they would want to have you come and train them, and tell them why give CBC a chance and all of that. So I want you to share your contacts, how
Yes.
you can be reached.
Yes.
You show us your books and all of that, so
Yes.
that people will know how to get in touch with you.
Great.
For further.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes.
I have a book here in my hand. Do you understand the CBC?
Yes.
This I can see it has around 90% of the CBC.
Okay.
Any question, the difference between 844, actually even we have not discussed about the difference
Yes.
between 844 and CBC. There is a match, we can look there.
Yes.
All that information, you find them in this book.
Yes.
And I hope this book could be of great help to those parents.
Yes.
Now, for the parent to get this book, they can get this book maybe through the bookshop.
Okay.
And also, I love much working with the principals or the head teachers or directors
Of institutions.
of the institution.
Okay.
When many of them, and nowadays they're engaging us when they are having their meetings with the parents,
Yes.
where we come in we give them a platform.
Yes.
They ask questions, we answer those questions,
Yes.
and also we help them to understand, to highlight some of
Yes.
the things they are supposed to know.
Yes.
And yes, and through that they can benefit much from us.
Yes.
So I do team building.
Yes.
Team building for schools.
Yes.
Why? Because now the unity, wherever
Yes.
there is needed a unity, maybe
Yes.
a school or any organization,
Yes.
team building is a key thing.
Yes.
And now, for this team building, for it to work, now the parents, they have to chip in when they are told to support the organization, the school.
Yes.
So here we have the book, Do You Understand the CBC? Book to get with Jimmy Wambugu. Unaweza ipata kwa bookshop, unaweza pia nipigia simu, najua nitapeana simu yangu. Pia also I have another book here ambayo tunaita Use It or Lose It.
Yeah.
This is a motivational book, is an encouragement book.
Yes.
That whatever you have and you are not ready to use it,
Yes.
what happened?
You lose
Finally,
it.
you lose it.
Yes.
But with this, I hope many are not going to lose it.
Yes.
Also, I use charts most of the time. I have a chart here, which I say the quality of a good teacher.
Parents.
This is the quality. Yeah, I have a quality of a good parent, I have a quality of a good teacher. And some of these quality, if our parents can get them, they can help them to be a better parent in the future. Also, I have another chart for the goals of education,
Yes.
the core competence, all those goals of school, the charts.
Anything CBC.
CBC, you will find it.
Okay.
So my phone, you can find me through my phone number. If you, my phone number is 0726 244 940.
Say that again.
0726 244 940. So if you have any question, you can reach me through that number, or maybe you can visit our social media, our social platform, Jimmy Wambugu Facebook,
Okay.
Jimmy Wambugu YouTube,
Okay.
and also TikTok nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah, people are saying that the current generation now is moving, it's learning away from many media houses, going to TikTok.
Yes.
TikTok also you can look Jimmy Wambugu.
Okay.
You can find me there.
So everywhere is Jimmy Wambugu.
Jimmy Wambugu, Jimmy Wambugu. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Coming to share with us and selling us the vision,
Yes.
the mission,
Yes.
and the why of the CBC.
Yes.
So we have heard it from
Nice.
Jimmy Wambugu. Should you, require further training, He shared his contacts, so please make sure you invite him into your school so that he can break it down further. Of course, the time we have here does not allow us to like go into all the details of it, and so that we have heard and we understand. But question is, are you willing? Okay, so at that juncture, we say thank you for being here with us, and from the Wiser and Brave Show, it's Namaste.